Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's my Friday night, late night streaming session, and as usual these days, it's CRYPTBEARDS, a bit of the old Dwarf Fortress. Is everyone amenable to that? Is everybody happy? Doesn't matter if you aren't, to be honest. I've got to get a crack on and start playing some Dwarf Fortress. Sorry. Anyway, let's get a look at the fortress and see what's going on. We've laid a load more of these memorial slabs, but by no means have we commemorated all of the dead. So we are going to have to do a few more of those, but we'll ignore that for now. And we'll just trundle over here and look at what's going on. There's some traders. We've already traded with them, so really we're not that interested in what they're getting up to, as long as they're not nicking stuff. That's good. Let me just tilt my monitor a bit. In fact, it's miles away from me. I'm just going to bring it closer. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, that makes things significantly simpler. Where were we? Yes, we were looking around here. The military is not... Well, it's not looking great, to be honest. I mean, we've got one unit that's barely been training for, I don't know, 2 seasons or so. We used to have such a glorious military, but one forgotten beast, and poof, they're all gone in a little puff of smoke. Excuse me. I'm using WASD keys instead of the arrow keys. What an amateur. Oh, my God. Everyone will know how bad I am at Dwarf Fortress. So what else was going on? There was a guy in a fey mood. To be honest, we haven't really got any immediate goals set. I mean, we're kind of just waiting in terrified horror for the next evil creature to turn up and start tearing into our fortress. But, you know, maybe we need a few people taken out. We've got a few depressed people shuffling around who perhaps are bringing everybody else down as well. And maybe it would be best for the fortress as a whole if they were just, gone. But we'll see how it works out. We'll see. This temple area looks all right for now. I mean, the people in the hospital still aren't looking great. I think the mayor is, in fact, still unconscious. There he is, sitting in his little bed. Not dead, but not quite alive either. Poor little fella. Poor little chap. We've got the bedrooms down here, which almost meet requirements. I mean, we've got a lot of beds down here in the dormitories, but we don't really have enough bedrooms for all the dwarves. Perhaps I should be digging out a few more of these. But that would distract the old... that was what we were doing. I remember now. We were very, very, very carefully extracting these lovely bits of candy from all over the place. So let's continue with that, shall we? Let's not faff around for too long. We'll just dig around, see what happens. Priority 4? I don't think so. Mining the old candy is priority number 1. Let's get everybody down here with a pick and get them digging. Where's my diggers at? There we go. 2 of them are already on their way down. I mean, we only have 2, so technically I should say both of them, but whatever. I'm a rebel. I use my language fast and loose. Like your mum. Oh dear, what a terrible thing to say. Oh, the broker has cancelled doing something. Oh, he can't collect sand. I've got these collect sand orders in, but no designated sand collection areas, and as far as I can see, throughout the entire area around the fortress, no sand. So maybe I should cancel those. It does feel like they're just not going to happen. It's one of those things that I should just let go of. I get the feeling that if people were around me as I played, they'd be saying, "Let it go, man. You ain't got the sand. You ain't the sand man." I mean, I don't know. I don't think they'd say that. I don't think the scenario warrants it. It's a little bit overdramatic. The sand man? No, I don't think so. Oh, where are these miners? I haven't got it paused, have I? No. We are running at 59 frames a second, but let's face it, we've had worse fortresses. Ah, here we go. The action begins. Ding, diggy, dig, dig, diggy, dig, 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 diddy, dig, 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 diggy, dig, dig. No, don't go home. Come back. There's new things to dig. Maybe I should dig a much larger area to let them serial designate digging areas, and then, while they're distracted, I'll just add more. Is that a good idea? I think it is, isn't it? Let's do that. Maybe I've designated a little bit too much, but we'll see what happens when they get down here and start digging. Come on. Come, my tiny little friends. Bring your pickaxes and remove the stone around this sweet adamantine ore. I would much love to have it back upstairs. Come on. Down you come. Well, this is pretty boring, isn't it? Shall we have a look around at other parts of the fortress while we wait and see if anything interesting is going on? I mean, We've fairly much seen what's possible, really. No in-game sound or music. That's a very good point. I should probably do this and say music and sound and actually put the game sound on. That would make sense. Boom. And then I can go over to this little slider on the other screen and we get a little bit of... There you go. How's that? Is that loud enough for you? Is that giving you a nice little bed to listen to? Does that make my voice sound a little more soothing? A little less jaggedy-raggedy? There you go. Do let me know if it's too loud. Let's actually head down to the craft shops and start making some of those memorial slabs, because unfortunately so many people died that we didn't get a chance to do them all in one go. So we'll add an order, we'll do Alt-S, and then we'll look to see if anyone's ghosting. Anyone being a ghosty? Not on this screen, so we'll just start from the top and work down. Inod can have a slab. Oh, hello. What's all that about? Inod, there we go. And then we say add another one, and Degel can have one, and then Kegad can have one, then Mafal can have one, then Sodel, then Tosid, then Edim, then Minkot. Their first names are all so easy to say, but it's the surnames that really get you. Absolutely destroyed. Why are all the kids hanging out in the finished goods room? Oh, because it's where all the toys are. All those lead toys I made are there. Hopefully they're not putting themselves in their mouths. They seem to have intermittent adult supervision, so it should be okay, right? Kids playing with lead toys with intermittent adult civilization? That's not the word. Supervisation was the what I was going to look for. Some more migrants. Considering how much people seem to be saying this is a shit place to live when they turn up, there's a lot of them coming. They just don't stop. Hopefully we'll get someone interesting this wave. The last wave was a bit meh. Maybe we'll have someone with a bit of combat experience. Maybe someone with a legendary skill. That might be nice. Hello Fuzzy Logic, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. We're only just warming up here. We've been going for 15 minutes, 7 of which have been recorded for YouTube. And look at the migrants spilling onto the screen. It's beautiful. I think that's everybody, so we'll quickly pause. And we'll all have a little skip over to Dwarf Therapist. There we go. Now, if I do a little read, we had 93 and now we've got 104. It looks like the fortress is recovering, which is crazy considering the damage we took, but fair enough. I'll sort these little lads by migration wave, and now that's done, I'll scroll down to the bottom and see that our last wave was 11 people. Not bad, only one of whom was a professional child. So that's good. That's good. You wouldn't want any amateur children knocking around in the fortress doing their sort of knock-off, fly-by-night cowboy childing. You want some serious professional childing going on. People who do it at an amateur level, like I do Twitch, I mean, they're just not good enough. Children, they're no good in school, they can't do anything. What am I talking about? Oh, hello. Kickrost. Kicklost lol all the time. You're a competent lasher. Well, I never. It's not that we can make whips, but if we get hold of one, boom, we're going to militarize your ass. What do you do? What do you do, Kickrost? Let's have a look at your labours. You're a professed soap maker. Interesting. He's an adequate soaper. We do have a lot of ash knocking around, and we could probably knock up some animal fat pretty easily. I mean, we've got a lot of animals, so maybe we give it a go making the soap? Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to keep this lad. You're definitely a dwarf, aren't you? Being a lasher? He's a dwarf. I mean, maybe we could make him the justice dwarf, make him the hammer dwarf, and give him a whip instead. I mean... well, we've got to get a whip first, that's the thing. We can't build whips because they're exotic weapons. Très exotique. They've not killed anybody. We've got a couple of... a lot of medical dwarves are turning up. I wonder if there's like word going out about our fortress saying, you know what? If you want to study dwarves with incredibly bad wounds so you can learn your trade a bit better, why not go to CRYPTBEARDS, or Helmed Pool as this particular incarnation is known. I'm not particularly excited by any of those apart from our new lasher appearing, so we'll ignore them for the most part. Let's unless anybody wants a dwarf. I don't know if there's anyone in the audience who anybody viewing who wants a dwarf, feel free to pipe up. I'll name one after you. I'm not proud. So where was I? Memorial slabs on the way. Migrants checked. I mean, I suppose we could start drafting more people into a second military unit, but meh. I mean, start putting Marks dwarves in a secondary military unit. But again, I'm not that interested, not that excited by the whole idea. Let's resume the action. We're sitting here paused like an idiot. I am excited about getting this second smeltery up and running, but it needs a mason, which is a problem because our main mason appears to be a very busy dwarf. He's utterly consumed by his trade, not currently in his workshop though. What's all this about? Come on, mason, show me something. Can I click on your... Oh, hello. Oh, Crundle's reverted to a wild state. I needed to be warned about that. Thank you very much, game. Thank you for distracting me from what I was doing and telling me about nonsense I could give not half a shit about. A mason's workshop. Yeah, he's making coffins, slabs and weapon racks. Oh my god, how many coffins did I put an order in for? Shit, we've probably got an absolute... Oh yeah, we've got loads of them. Crap. Maybe I should carve out a slightly bigger burial area. It's looking a bit busy round here, isn't it? I mean, it's getting pretty full. I mean, normally my fortresses, they don't last that long. We don't end up needing this much burial space, but this one has been particularly long-lived. Maybe a secondary, maybe an entirely new mausoleum level. A necropolis even. Maybe we could do that. In fact, maybe we could just make it on this floor below. Screw it, let's do it. I'm not going to make it a high priority. We'll just design it a little bit. It's going to be priority 2, which means it should be secondary to that other mining we checked when we started. What was that? That was... Is that the training mining that was going on down in the mines? Perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we've got this lovely little design here. Boom, boom, boom. This is our first little chamber of corpses. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Corpses. That would have been a slightly different film, wouldn't it? Sounds like a sort of 1970s knockoff zombie horror kind of version of Harry Potter. Or not. Maybe not. maybe I'm making less sense than I think. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing these particular patterns, but I'm just sort of eyeballing it. Seeing how I feel. Painting out a nice little pattern for these dwarves for their grieving. Maybe we could make a grieving spiral. Oh, I've already gone way off the spiral format. We ain't doing a spiral, lads. Calm down. Don't get too wedded to that idea. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rookie error. Rookie error. Oh. Where's the delete button? Here we go. There we go. We'll delete all that. Boom. And then we fill in all that. And then we... Is it X? That's it. We delete that. Yeah. And then we pop one in there. And that's going to be symmetrical. Lovely. Lovely. Make these a little bit bigger. Keep going down a bit. And then all along we'll have burial alcoves. Yeah. Look at this. It's getting pretty... pretty Game of Thronesy. I can't remember the Stark home fort. What was that called again? Winterhold. Winterfell. That was it. Winterfell. There we go. I bet someone's poised over chat right now, going, "I think actually you'll find it's Winterfell," but too late. I beat you to it. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why I'm gloating. Doesn't seem appropriate, but I am. More burial alcoves here. This actually may well be a big enough facility to house all of our dead, which would be nice. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, look at this. Looking pretty. Looking real pretty. This main chamber's a bit weird, though. I mean, maybe we'll just fill this up with slabs and maybe a couple of statues on the side. That'll probably be good. Can I put one there and there? Here? No, that'll connect up. That looks good enough for now. Hello, Super Chaser. And hello, Fubert Harnsworth. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I don't believe we've spoken or crossed paths before. If this is your first time here, welcome. Well, damn it, I said welcome like 5 times. This is a really bad introductory hello, isn't it? Oh well, hopefully you'll see past that and enjoy the Dwarf Fortress as I craft this magnificent mausoleum. Won't it be beautiful? When it's dug out, I think so. And smoothed and engraved? Mwah. That's just in case you're wondering what I'm doing there. I'm kissing all of my fingertips at once, not just the index finger and the thumb together. All of my fingertips, mwah, and then splaying them out in a very expressive gesture, just in case you were wondering. You've been lurking before. Well, thanks for joining us, and hello for piping up. That doesn't seem like the right word, does it? The wrong phrase, indeed. Thank you for joining us in this conversation. Let's use that word. Anyway, enough of this chat jive. Nobody wants to hear me interacting with people. They want to see me interacting with the obtuse interface of Dwarf Fortress. So let's do it. Here's the mausoleum. I think we'll leave it at that for now. That should have enough room in it for a few coffins around the edges, and then some statues and memorial slabs, etc., etc. They're not going to come and dig it out immediately anyway, due to their current occupation, which is adamantium or adamantine mining. Oh, hello. A billy goat is starving, a lamb is starving, and a bunny is starving. Well, I'm going to quickly go up to the surface then, excuse me, and go to our pasturelands. Let's see our pastures here. Press I, and then we can set pen pasture information, find these poor starving animals, and then again, we do want to start rendering fat. I wonder how much soap you can make from a rabbit's worth of fat. I mean, we've got a lot of ash knocking around. It makes sense to start collecting it. Decisions. For now, we'll put them in there anyway. We'll slaughter them up later on. Where are they? There's a rooster, a sow, a rooster, a gander, 2 piglets, a dog, chick. Oh, there's the lamb. Duh. There we go. There's a lamb. And bunnies. Bunny. Okay, the bunny can go in there. And now the lamb. We might be getting some sheep to shear soon. That'd be nice. Dog, puppy, goat. Okay, the goat can go in there as well. Blue peacock, stray horseful. Boom. This is pretty heavily used pasture land now. We may have to start thinking about secondary pastures. Actually, we have a secondary pasture. Why is there stuff in there and in there? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. What are all these? Hello? Emu skeleton, stray llama skeleton, stray horse skeleton. Oh, I remember. Something killed all the animals over here and I think burned it, maybe? Well, it's lost to the mists of time now. I can't remember. Let's get back to the business of... what was I doing? Holy shit. Oh, I was doing my pasture animals. That's all done. Let's go down a few floors and back to the adamantine mining. That was it. Good lord. Come on, scoundrel. Don't be totally useless. Oh, Jesus. They mined out everything except round where I wanted them to mine. Brilliant. Perhaps I shouldn't have designated everything to mine. That would have been slightly more efficient. I think we can safely say these little bits here are all knockable. Right, this bit, for these 2 bits for sure. So we'll designate those. No. No, sir. Priority number 1 for adamantine. Thank you very much. Ooh, too many escapes. And then we'll sit here waiting again and see what happens. Here, miner. Here, miner, as you sometimes hear from the windows of strange-looking vans. No! Don't, scoundrel. Don't. You're destroying your online career. You're destroying your opportunities to stream. You'll be banned. You can't make paedophile jokes. That's terrible. I'm doing it again. Let's designate more around here. This lad can go. That's nice. Come on, stay down here. Don't walk off. Don't leave me now. Get your diggings on. That's it. Diggy. Diggy boy, diggo. There we go. Keep digging. All around this sweet adamantine. I don't want to see any of it missing. It's annoyingly got a big black hole in the middle, which usually means there's potential for circus activities. And I ain't no big top motherfucker. That's for sure. Excuse me. I should have turned the microphone off for that. Except it crept up so suddenly. Okay, keep digging. Let's see the extent of this adamantine. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty dangerous as well. Let's not forget those words. Dangerous is a good word to use around adamantine. I'm not seeing any obvious mineable parts. Oh, I'm worried now. This could be our only vein. You never know. Whoa, whoa. Oh, God, I missed an opportunity. He's on his way out of here now. The bell has gone and he's out of the door. Okay, let's go back there. See what's going on. Come on. Dig out that adamantine. Sweet, sweet adamantine. We'll have a whole suit of armour. Quick as you know. Quick as you know. Can you make adamantine chain, I wonder? Can you have adamantine chain and breastplate? How is adamantine armour best used? Well, it's not about most efficient usage, to be honest. It's about impressive armour. We want to get a guy out there in super duper gear. Oh, someone's come to collect some. That's a good sign. Hopefully they'll get extracting and doing the old waferization process soon. And then we'll be able to make all sorts of lovely stuff. Maybe even some moody boys will pick it up and start making legendary artifacts. That would be absolutely bloody lovely. Oh, we've got a visiting monk. Our temples really do draw a lot of people in, don't they? I should probably pay more attention to them. Maybe I should expand the kind of people visiting aspect of the whole fortress. Maybe I should create an entire secondary complex where people just turn up and, you know, admire our temples and stuff like that. I mean, it is getting pretty crowded. I mean, where is it? Look at that. I think this temple needs expanding, and maybe it was a mistake to, you know, make it also the hospital. I mean, although there's a nice synergy between gods of life and death and healing and hospitals, it does seem that you get a lot of people fucking about and praying, which is not ideal medical strategy. Medical strategy? Practice, I think, probably a better word. Let's come back up here again, down a few floors. Oh, he's back down here. Oh, don't miss the opportunity. Diggy, 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 diggy. Excuse me. Right, that's it. Keep digging, keep digging. Whoa, this is a biggie, isn't it? Look at the size of that. Whoa, so much adamantine. Stand and deliver indeed. Come on. There, the second one's down here. I think the second one's the good one. It's Rando 404. Unless, is this Rando 404? Doesn't matter right now. We've just got to get these mining bits designated to keep him down here. Oh, he's only popped over there, hasn't he? Look at him. That's not Rando. That's Bim Biscolin. Biscolin, whatever his name is. Bim. The Bim guy. You know, Bim. Diggy diggy. Super Chaser still faithfully keeping track with the phases of the moon by transforming into a weird lizard. Very good. Come on, dig dig. I think we're closing in. I don't think it's going to be much bigger than sort of down here. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. These bits are obviously mineable. Let's get those out quick. Look at this split, toot sweet and all that. Well, these can be taken out, right? What are they? Pyrites. Boo, boring pyrites. Ooh, but they have revealed that this whole cluster here... Oh, lovely. Look at you brazen adamantines. Ooh. There we go. Let's get them all chopped up and delivered to the ore factory. The ore factory? That is not what it's called. It's a smeltery. Come on, diggy diggy. Diggy diggy diggy. Get that dig dug. Get that dug dig. I wasn't expecting it to come so far down here. This is actually a pretty impressive little source. We're going to have quite a bit out of this. Well, hopefully. I mean, maybe it won't be that simple. When is it ever that simple? Oh, hello. I think we're all good down here. Oh, look at these big old chunks that can't be... Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's nice. That's lovely. Two big old chunks. So what I'll do is I'll say DI, we'll get some stairs, and hopefully without penetrating down into the adamantine and the void within, oops, there we go, we'll get these stairs dug down. We'll do a few exploratory tunnels down below. We won't start troubling all this madness just yet. I don't think so. I don't think we'll start tipping into these little scary zones. We'll see if we can find more easy low-hanging fruit. So, presumably, digging down here, this way, is going to be towards the adamantine. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Come on, lads. Down you go. Into the mines. Oh, they haven't buggered off, have they? I bet they've gone to get something like food or drink or time with their families. You little bastards. How dare you? How bloody dare you? Is that better? No, that's not better, is it? That's not how it works. That's not how the pattern goes. There's no real pattern. It's just a complete mess. It's just an exploratory little bulb of digging. A chance to see if there's anything we want down there. Any more adamantine? Excuse my sniffles, by the way. It's, of course, good old hay fever season. I should have had an antihistamine tablet, but I forgot. So, too late now. It won't take effect in time. But we'll see. Maybe if it gets really bad, I'll give it a crack and see if we can get it happening. Oh, hello. Is that a miner going down? No, it's just people coming down to collect the adamantine. And thank goodness they are. Oh, hello. We've got a tag. We've dinged. We've dinged. Here comes another sneeze. Uh-oh. Lead away. Oh, good lord. Pardon me. Oh, quite the sniffles. Right, guys, come on, dig this out. We want to get down to that blue stuff. Yeah, man, the real good blue stuff. Diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy. Where the hell are you? Come on. They're taking their sweet, sweet time. Mind you, this is quite a distant little dig. Perhaps I should be a little bit more lenient. That doesn't sound very dwarfy though, does it? What version am I running? I am still on 4411. No, I don't know. Excuse me, let me just refer to the Lazy Noob Pack launcher and it'll probably tell me. About DF? 4410. Yeah, 4410. So, yeah. We are still suffering from serious psychological issues. Well, the dwarves are. I'm not so sure about everyone else here. I mean, that's up to them to disclose what they wish. Oh, crikey, I missed them digging. Oh, no, not 4. We want priority number 1 digs. That's it. That's the digging. That's the digging I want to see. Dig down here. See if you can find that sweet, sweet blue stuff. The depressed version. Yes, we're getting lots and lots of depression. Less spiral, more of a fairground's worth of helter-skelters. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Diggy, diggy. Excuse me. Actually, I should probably cancel. Oh my god, my nose. Oh. Blimey, I nearly dug all the way through that. That could have been dangerous. This one is... Yes, that's fine. Okay, let's keep digging. Come on, dwarves, get down here. I know it's cramped. I know it's only a small space, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Cancels dig. Inappropriate dig square. Huh? Excuse me. Could you please show the court on the doll the inappropriate square he tried to dig? That's the kind of thing they say, right? Inappropriate dig square. That's an interesting little idea. Has he completely gone? Is that it? He's not mining anymore. He's given up, has he? He's given up. Cancels dig. Inappropriate dig square. Okay. Why not? Hang on a minute. Stukos socket masterpiece apricot wood shorts. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. Whoa. JM. Excuse me with my sniffling. I'm getting a bit outraged here. Apricot wood what? Galena ore, steel breastplate, tetrahedrite ore, obsidian short sword, copper sword, silver, rock weapon rack, metal object, blah 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 blah. Who the fuck is making all of these wooden swords? Stukos Zokuniden? What? Then where precisely did he do this? Where's my cursor? Here? Obsidian short swords, you daft bastard, not fucking wooden ones. Oh, God. What use is this? Oh, well, back to the action. Is that you? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, no, sorry, that's Rimtar Mengmozir. He's just moving the produce. He's not the guy responsible for making this shit. I'm a little upset with this guy. Oh, God. Excuse me. Oh dear, my nose is running like death, but running like death? Does death run? I don't think death runs. Death doesn't seem like a runner. More of a sort of loomer. Right, let me get my nose sorted quickly. And we'll see what happens.
The forgotten beast, Osman, has come. A great eyeless cricket. It has lacy wings, and it has a bloated body. Its dark scarlet exoskeleton is sleek and smooth. Beware its poisonous vapours.
Bollocks. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Let's press enter to close the window and think about what we can do to perhaps try and resist this fetid beast. Old Osman. That's an unusually concise name for a forgotten beast. Usually they're quite flowery descriptive affairs, but this is, yeah, time to put those wooden swords to good use. Well, if any of my military have indeed any power. Let's quickly, excuse my hiccups, let's pop over to the therapist. And we'll go to our military screen, pardon my hiccups again. We'll go over to the squad sort, and we'll check to see if any of our guys are any good. Short answer, no. One of them can use a knife. We did buy some knives. Hopefully he's equipped a knife. I mean, he's killed an emu and a wombat since he's been here, so he can't be that bad. And hopefully he's training like a little devil, and he'll get his knife skills up, and hopefully not stab all of his fellow trainees. That would be a problem. But it looks like they're all we've got. Frankly, that's all we've got to throw against them, so probably best to not do that immediately and try and take some kind of mediative measures and, excuse me, deal with the bastard without losing any dwarves, which seems like a high hope, really, doesn't it? What happens if I go down? Oh shit, it's not even in the friggin' lower cavern layer, it's in the upper cavern layer. This is bad. Where do we even breach these caverns? Do we even breach these caverns? We must, surely. Is there a different stairwell somewhere? Oh, hello, is that it? No. That's it, that's where we're connected. This is our weak point, which I think is a relatively defendable one, to be honest. If we can get a wall built in there in time, when has that ever happened? We're all good. Okay, let's try it. Let's press escape. Build C W. We want the wall. Well, priority number 1. Let's bosh it. No, not like that. You dingus. There we go. Pop it there, and that should block shit. So click there. What do we want to make it out of? We've got granite locally, which might be easier, or we could go for some blocks. Chert blocks, rhyolite blocks. We don't have a lot of blocks, we've only got some blocks. Obsidian could be interesting. No, it's miles away. Work with what's local. Just keep it a nice short distance. Granite, there we go. Boom. Boom, lovely. 2 pieces of granite, really close. It's all good. Excuse me. Just as a backup, I think we're going to go back to our trappy corridor. Up we come. Excuse me, up we come to the trappy corridor. Please let this be below, not above the trappy corridor. That would be... Oh, thank... Oh, no, they haven't been done yet. Oh, shit. Where? Oh, we've got nothing but cage traps. Where are the weapon traps I asked for? Oh, this is the whole area. Oh, man, why are these not getting built? Waiting for construction needs mechanics. Don't tell me we don't have a mechanic. Come on now, Dwarf Fortress. Don't do this to me. We don't have any mechanics at all. Nobody capable of doing it. That is disappointing. Excuse me. Are we on a volcano, or is that just a sizable magma tube? No, we did embark on a volcano, Terminator, nice name, I like that. We did embark on a volcano, as I usually do for CRYPTBEARDS sessions. It's kind of a thing that I like. I just like having the magma industries available really easily. You don't have to faff around with making charcoal and all that crap. And we get to do some interesting stuff. Accessible magma is fantastic. Please excuse my nose while we're sitting here. While we're talking, but the idea for we've got ideas for the next fortress, but this fortress just will not die. It's been surviving forever. I mean, I say that, we've just had a forgotten beast that breathes poison turn up, so yeah, we don't get much iron and stuff here, but I get to trade a bit, so we get to buy stuff and melt it down. There is that, and we're getting a hell of a lot of galena. We're getting tons of silver and lead, so silver hammers all round. I mean, we've got traps here. I'm supposed to be laying weapon traps with 10 silver hammers in a piece, but sadly it hasn't been done due to a lack of mechanics. Anyway, Oh, Finley. Oh, Finley. I don't think... Well, the problem with Goblin Christmas is we're not ready for it. We had elves attack us first time round, which was disappointing, because elves are always disappointing. I hate elves. So we didn't really get much out of that little attack that we could use easily, not much metal. But we had a Forgotten Beast turn up and slaughter most of our decent fighters, so unfortunately we're left with this little ragtag mob. The, what are they called again? Let me return to Dwarf Therapist. The Breeds of Labour. Excuse me, I've got to blow my nose in a second. This is getting to embarrassing levels of mucus. Oh no, embarrassing mucus. Two words that you don't really want to hear together. But there you go, we've done it now. Well, I say we. I should really cop it and say I done it. I done it, all on my own. Look at those stairways full of blood. Still no slips or trips. It's pretty good. These are sturdy folk, fond of drink and industry. Excuse me. There we go, there was the trap room. And if we go down here a bit, we should spy the Forgotten Beast that has blighted our area. And the wall... Is this? No, further down. There's the wall I intend to build to block its entrance. But, let's see if it gets made quick enough. We'll see that. We'll see. I'm going to unpause the action. And we're going to sit here and wait for a Forgotten Beast to pop its head round the corner and say, "Hello, could I borrow a cup of sugar, please?" It's a giant eyeless cricket, so presumably its mode of transport will be jumping, or maybe it can fly. Is that it down there? That's it down there, look! Scuttling around, little bastard. Where is he? He moves quick. I definitely saw him scuttle about, though. Okay. Let's unpause the action again. Oh, there he is again! There he is. Let's follow him for a bit, shall we? Let's see what old Osman the Forgotten Beast does. Where are you going to, Osman? Having a little look around? Having a little explore? Maybe you could find the edge of the map and just... Oh! Not that he's actually left the edge of the map, I realise. He's just now not visible, which... It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but it'll do for now. Out of sight, out of mind. In a way. Right, hopefully someone will come down and build this wall, then I'll feel a hell of a lot more secure. Because these caves will no longer be accessible. Excuse me, we've still got loads of people stumbling around obliviously. That's good, we just need one more of those knocked in. I bet the bastard stands there to install it. No. Oh, lovely, look at that. We are now safe? Maybe? I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Well, yes, we are going to probably throw some elves in there, but the idea actually was to throw all of our dwarves in there and just memorialise them with slabs, and we'll have special funereal rites where we'll have a big old volcano temple and everything. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Ideally, it'll be on a volcano with a nice large volcano spire, whatever the mountainside version's called, and then a nice flat area for us to sort of exploit for an open-air temple. But we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. It may not work out at all. Excuse this. Anyway, I've been recording YouTube for 39 minutes, which is longer than I normally would like to. So thanks for watching YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully by then, I will have achieved tissue holding status. Oh my god, come on, scoundrel. Put your brain in gear. See you next time. Bye. Oh shit, what's this? Well, you'll have to find out next time. Bye. Probably a fucking crumble. Oh, it is. Bleh.